order. Do have posting in accordance with Chapter 551 of the Texas Government Code as amended, known as the Texas Open Meeting.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Any members of the public who wish to speak shall each have 3 minutes. We don't have any. Item number 1 is to approve the minutes of the November 3rd, 2025 special board meeting.
There's not any.
We don't have.
We will give a motion to table that.
Yes. Be
I'll make
next
a
time.
motion. I say.
Have a motion and a second to table. All in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 2, budget transfers and amendments. If you have any. No action. Item 3, approve and pay bills. No action. Item number 4 is to approve payroll.
We got a payroll.
There's 2 of them.
Item 2.
Two of them.
Motion to approve the payroll. A second.
Motion and second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 5, reports.
This is a report of what I've done since I've been able to. I'll give this to you on time and fashion this go around, so don't have it. Probably.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
I have a report from Constable Precinct 3. So I have a report from the Justice of the Peace Precinct 3. Report from the Treasurer's Office. Vacation, sick, holiday, comp, administrative time taken report. So from our treasurer, have a funded liability report, reported report. Have a report from our extinction agent. Report from our Tig Volunteer Fire Department. October, they had 18 total calls, 2 vehicle fires, 7 grass fires, 4 motor vehicle crashes, and 5 miscellaneous. Report from the county clerk. And a report from a constable in precinct 2. And we have report from the auditor. They start in April, is that correct?
That's correct. April is a resubmission. We were balanced in April. There were some errors in posting that occurred in June that retroactively posted to April that threw our books on balance. Since that time, there have been multiple errors following in May, June, July, August. It's taken a lot of time to identify those errors because of the amount of time that's elapsed since those books have been thrown out of balance. I can say that we are in balance now through September. We have identified the errors, the posting errors over the course of those months, but we were unable to submit the auditor's report until that was complete. So that is why we're, posting all at once. We had to redo April, and then of course May through August. September's is still outstanding because we still have some things to close out for the year, so.
We're on the right track.
I believe so,
We appreciate it, I know you put a lot of time in.
yes.
Thank you
Took a
for
while.
getting this straight.
You're most welcome.
Guess these are gonna wind up going to you.
Okay.
Anybody else have any other reports? Have a motion to accept these reports.
I'll make that motion.
A second.
Have a motion, second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 6, burn ban.
No action, I guess.
Item number 7, special road use agreements. Have anything in here?
I have one for, nickel gas tree on County Road 402. It's, $150,000 one.
Are we just gonna be using it off 1848?
Yes, sir.
1848 is about a half a mile from 1848 down to that area where it was.
Gotcha. Any other road use agreements?
Go ahead.
Have a motion to accept this road use agreement.
I'll make that motion. Second.
And I guess the bond will be to follow,
Yes, sir.
Subject to the bond.
subject, so it'll be contingent
Yeah.
upon receiving of the bond.
Okay.
Is that good, Renee? Have a motion and a second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 8, bonds and education certificates. As I said earlier, we swore JP1 John Thorne in this morning. We do have his bond and oath here, have his oath of office and statement of officer. Have a certificate of participation, Texas Agri-Life Extension, Andy Bonner, Clyde Ridge, Will Swain, Richard McGowan. He's got 7 hours of educational training yesterday. Any other bonds or education certificates? Motion to approve.
Make that motion.
I second.
Motion and second, all in favor, aye. Motion carried. Item number 9 is grant agreement between Texas Comptroller's Office, Freestone County, Rural Sheriff's Office Salary Assistance Program, which is known as SB 22.
Yes, or I was just gonna make a statement real quick. So on this, we have been accepted to receive the funds. This is for us to be able to, for them to send the funds to us. So that's what this agreement's for.
In the amount of $350,000.
Make a motion with that. I second.
Have a motion and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
We sign it, or you, if you, or we, see if it's place to sign.
I think it's just Lloyd and it's on, it's on DocuSign.
It is? Yeah, okay.
Item number 10 is consider an engagement letter from Davis, Hyman and Company, PC, from fiscal year 2025 audit. We'll basically just be approving the same outside auditor that we've been using.
Nothing's changed, is it? Cost still the same?
No, no, hitting the fee increased by 3,000.
Well, sure it is.
Yeah, and it's been increasing by about that over the year, I mean, consistently over the last 3 to 4 years, but, yeah. Fee is 35 for this year. With impending, software conversion and previous items from the 2024 audit, he's willing to follow through and see some of those as follow-up items, I guess, throughout the year. So, I mean, I recommend that we continue
I think
his
it would be-
services.
Yeah, well, they got the,
We're actually the only county that he does anymore. He's dropped all counties except Freestone County. And he does ISDs, municipalities, water companies and stuff like that, so. Yeah.
What was this cost?
35,000, not to exceed.
Not to exceed.
no, we gotta have one, we just want
Did you say you recommend keeping him? Keeping him?
For this year, yes, just due to some items that were identified in the 24 audit and with our conversion, you know, just making sure we have our accounts, part of the accounts straight
to. Yeah.
when we do that to the new company.
We need you need a motion
To enter into an
to
engagement.
enter into an agreement to allow, I make a motion to enter into an agreement with Davis, Heineman and Company for the 2025 audit.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor, aye? Motion carries. Dana, is this signed by you or I?
I think that's you. It just had one signature.
That low number on that bond on the bill.
402.
No, I'm talking about on
798, 791.
797.
Item number 12 is going to be to open and discuss sealed bids for construction of the lower roof section for the Annex 3 building.
Okay, we've got 6 total. Okay, this is Trillium roofing.
How do you spell that first name?
TRI-LAM. You want me to bring them up one at a time, or just go ahead and open them all?
You let it way.
All right, this is S&S roofing.
Who was that again?
S&S. Okay, this is steel roofing. The roof company in Waco. We also have Streamline Roofing. Prime Source Construction.
Didn't you have 3 companies bid as well?
Tri-Lim and SNS are in there as well.
Okay.
When we flipped from tips, I said resubmit, so it's kind of all the same
Okay, good deal.
on the procurement side.
Okay, thank you. This looks like a proposal from Prime Source Roofing for the amount of $71,550. And just to kind of update everybody, while the bid process was going on, the inspection process, we had 3 separate contractors that identified hail damage on the roof that they felt was contributing to part of the problem up there. And we didn't think much about it after the first one, then the second one come in, then the third one. So Dana and I talked about it, so we went ahead and reached out to TAC to see about getting a
Adjuster.
yes, just to come do an inspection on it. That's been over a week now that we turned that in, and we haven't.
Yeah, finally got an email back with follow-up, and she identified that it was in the system, but it's still being processed, so no action yet.
We also had, well, we had the water coming in the southeast corner of the building. Apparently the way the drains work up there, they go through the deck of the roof, which comes down, and so it's underneath the ceiling tiles at 90s, and where 90s it swedges from a 4-inch to a 3-inch. And then it goes horizontal, and at 90s again. It winds up coming out at the curve right here on Main Street in front, on the south side of the federal building. And one of them identified that there was clogged, probably acres and leaves and stuff like that from before we had those trees cut back. So we called plumber to come out and run it out, which they did. So we're hoping that that was a big part of the problem. But because the old roof that's up there is already separated from the actual bricks and everything, it's still something that has a lot of damage. As far as the, I don't feel like we'll be able to award anything today.
No.
We'll need to wait until we do hear something back from TAC.
So is this bid, is this for the replacement of the bottom roof or
The lower roof.
the lower roof?
I'm gonna look at that. This one here is gonna be Streamline Roofing,
What was the price on the first one, Lois?
$71,550. Streamline Roofing has given us options. One being to remove and replace. Another option, which I don't see a price on.
This one, does it state whether it's a 20, 30-year roof, or? You know, that's kind of the choices we had when we did
Yes.
this one.
And that's, now that's what we put in the bid package as well.
What did we specify, what, a 30-year?
Just to give us those options.
Oh, okay.
This one right here on this option one, which shows to be a remove and replace, is $56,237.14. That's from
Mainline.
This other option that does not have a price on it is an option for a tapered roof.
So this one's a 20-year, is what they bid, the one bid. Guaranteed for 20.
Like we talked about, because this is not gonna be apples to apples with different types of roofing material, that there's a lot that's gonna have to be looked at and taken into consideration.
It's not put that up there because it's just one option.
I'm one.
I didn't see one. The next bid is from the roof company, Waco LLC. Their bid is $59,918. That is a 20-year. Next bid is from Steel Roofing. Notice their one bid is for a tapered roof. It's in the amount of $67,752.
Is that a 20?
That is 20 years.
20?
Yes.
You want to look at it?
No, I'll look at it later.
Next bid is from S Roofing. Their base bid shows to be $193,214. That is a 25-year one. They do put in their quote, they can install an additional cap sheet to make that a 30-year warranty for an additional $6,377.
And their bid is only for the lower roof?
There's a provide, inspect, and make repairs to the upper roof with a two-man repair team at a rate of $120 an hour plus material, total price not to exceed $4,000. Having work done on it. And this bid is from Tri-Lam Roofing.
Tri-Land?
Tri-Land. This is a 20-year closing. It's $192,750, or a 30-year roof for $198,000. What's the last one? Okay. Need to, make a change too. We went to item number 11. The discussion we just had was actually item number 12 on the agenda today. Item number 11 would be a no action, because
Okay.
we did not receive anything, that were tips bids. No action on number 11. Again, while we're waiting on, TAC Insurance to come inspect that roof, table this.
Yes, sir. Please.
I'll make a motion, we table it.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, all in favor, aye? Which will lead us to item number 13, that'll be a no action. Item number 14, to discuss courthouse restoration bids. What we received a letter from Sterling, our architect, advising us to go ahead and choose or narrow down to a couple of the 5 quotes that we had, to contact that company and see if they would honor the quote. Apparently the application that we had to fill out for additional funding requires some hard numbers. So he says to properly fill out the application, that would be the best way to go. He made a recommendation of 2 of the companies, which after one dropped off would be the lower 2 bids. Stoddard and RJK, is that right? And,
Man, fastest and, yeah.
do we need to go, do we need to do that, make a decision on that today?
Well, what about the asbestos inspection? Are they gonna, they will need to know that,
Yeah,
the 2 companies?
correct. I guess the question for them would be, did they have any contingency in their existing bids for that? And could it potentially lower their bid? Or is there a potential rise in cost just because of the time and increase in cost of materials between now and March or April? It's not realistic to think that if we find out January 31st that we're approved for it, that they could start in February, because once we
No.
find out for sure,
No.
we have to find a place to move. I still think we're looking at March or April if approved.
I would think so.
So, did they done their inspection yet, the asbestos? Was it on
No.
schedule?
We approved to do that, and then the 2 companies that I called, the second one, I'm trying to think of what, it's, they're waiting on want to be able to get here in time for us to have our letter submitted December the 1st, if that mattered with these two companies. And the other one, we'd be coming any day. So, y'all want to table that to choose one of the two recommended contractors? I'll put it on the agenda for the next meeting. What's our deadline on having that letter in? Is it December the 1st?
Yes,
That's gonna slip up on us.
Yeah. We've got time to make that decision before they turn it in. We can do it today, but we'll pull the numbers right now.
Let's table it, look at them one more time.
That motion.
That's a motion.
I second.
Motion is second to table, item number 14. All in favor, aye? Motion carried. Item number 15 is to discuss county employee reserve constable.
Yes, sir. I'm requesting to carry the constable or reserve peace officer license for any county employee. Not only that, it just helps us, it helps them keep their license up, and it helps us put our hands on deck if we need it at times.
We've had this come before, and,
But it wasn't county
but they
employees.
were not county.
That was our concern, was like,
Yeah,
The county employees will already be bonded through the
yeah.
county, there won't be any more extra money spent.
And it is the one position, per statute that can, or a county commissioner can, by statute, be a reserve constable. I think it's the only office that can, the way I read that.
You don't believe one of that? I don't know.
Any other office constitutes a conflict of interest per the statute.
I don't have a problem with it.
So I guess today we're talking about Commissioner McGowan. The Commissioner's Court will allow Constables Precinct 3 to deputize Commissioner Precinct 3 as a deputy constable.
That's my,
Is that your motion?
yeah, yes it is.
What about the others if they come wanting somebody?
By the statute, it doesn't appear that any other county employee, other than a commissioner, can be a deputy constable.
But if other constables come, I'm just asking, if other constables come wanting a deputy constable, then,
It would have to be a commissioner, the way I read the statute.
okay.
yeah, our issue before was somebody outside, I mean, the liability
Yes.
incurred by bringing somebody else, a non-paid
Correct.
deal and
A non-county employee.
non-county employee.
I second any motion.
You got that motion, Renee? Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, aye?
Thank you, Joe.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Item number 16, discuss road bonds on various county roads. XTO Energy.
Renee gave me this, they have, they canceled the bond effective 30 days after receiving this letter. And I guess we have to approve that. And it's on County Road 79, 794. Have you talked, has anybody talked to Gilcorp or?
No, I thought you were going
No, we didn't, no, I didn't.
to call. Contacted anybody.
Okay.
I just received that, it was on my desk this morning. Must come in late yesterday's mail. That release. So I
Got
pulled
a
the
wires
road use
crossed
and
and
the
I
bond.
Or you had that number,
didn't.
you had a number of somebody.
Yeah, I got a number.
When we get this right here,
I got, somebody gave me a number.
what is that right there?
They canceled it before they even
Determination.
had permission to.
That's in our
I don't know
paper.
how that works.
Okay.
So it is canceled, they already canceled it?
It's effective 30 days after, I guess that gives us 30 days to,
Canceling that bond,
Top.
that
Understand.
bond number right there.
Well, what I'm saying is,
yeah. There's gotta be.
why would they need our approval if they're gonna cancel it?
Yeah.
Or
See what I'm
the bond's
saying?
not what
Yeah.
paper's written on it, right? So,
If you're looking at Tackett, on County Road 111, this is from Liberty Mutual. They've already canceled that. Why do they need our approval for that cancel it? You know what I'm saying?
they gotta have our approval, I think, if it's officially terminated, or it wouldn't be worth the paper it's written on.
Is there somebody else that's gonna get a bond on that road, on the road?
And
We hereby cancel the above referenced bond in accordance with the cancellation termination provision contained in the bond.
well, the company changed hands, XTO wants out from under it, Hill Court took over.
If that's the case, then XTO needs to get with somebody needs to get with that other company and say, you're going to have to provide a bond. And you can't go without a bond on the road, we can't release those without getting another one to take their place. And it would be the responsibility, it looks to me like the people that got that bought it, it would be to put the bonds on there.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't think we should release those until we get another bond replacement.
That's my take, exactly, but not till we get something replaced. Because this one road they want released here is one of the main oil field roads, the tunnel road. I mean, it's only access between Donny and Jewett, that they don't go through Jewett, they all come, all the trucks, because they gotta go through town, and I think they've shut them down, everything goes out through Donny.
That totals up to about $942,000 worth of bonds.
It is for all the roads.
Well, what I'm saying is right here, Liberty Mutual is canceled on and it's got all the road on it. Notice of cancellation and or termination. And they said it too,
Well, they don't, they're not operating here, don't own anything here, that may be an out for them, I mean, there may be, it may be.
cancellation effective 30 days from receipt of this notice.
Because they're not responsible party anymore, I get it. But,
Looks like they would have notified the new responsible party.
they're probably waiting on us to squeal, so we need to holler at them.
That's something we need to let legal look at?
Do I need to pull bonds on each one of those if they're wanting to release, so you'll know?
It's got the bond numbers on
Yeah,
there.
they're all on there.
And where the road on it.
Okay.
Yeah, they've canceled all of these.
So the contact that you're gonna send me is for
Hillcourt.
Hillport. You want to table this and I'll call Hillport?
Yeah, and he may not, he's over land, and that would be my first.
Part of them's overweight, part of them are road use.
Yeah.
Most of them are
I just
50,
said,
100,000.
so it's just shy of a million. You know, and we can look at it, some of these roads, might not, you know,
945, 1200, 940. $461.
$601.
1161.
Okay, these have oversized, super heavy, oversized equipment,
Yep.
so. I guess this would help encourage the right of way street.
These are from the federal insurance company. These. And then the rest of them live with you. You get to touch the vehicle.
Most of these are year, these 200s and 100s are yours, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. 150s. Part of it. Well, the 900 don't they're here.
There'd be, Clyde's,
Part of it's there.
Yep.
that's 790 and 720 guns on one of them. Seems so far that.
They run up and down the road with a water truck or pickup, I don't care, they still need to have a bond on.
You need a motion to travel this to talk to Hill Court?
Yes.
I'll make that motion.
I say,
Motion second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 17, we do have a report on excess proceeds from our district clerk. She's been working with the tax office to get this prepared. And last week, I was kind of thinking, kind of tough budget this year, looking for more funds. And so I got curious if we could, if the money that was sitting in excess proceeds could be invested in a tax pool or one of those entities for us to be drawing some interest off of. So I got District Clerk Teresa, and she got in touch with our tax attorneys, and they said that yes, we could.
really?
And so I got with our treasurer, she looked it up, and there's about $1 million in that account right now that, by statute, I guess you went ahead and read the statute and everything checked out. So potentially, I mean, there's some that's gonna be paid out in April, is what Ms. Black said. But of course, we'll have some more coming in at the end of the year as well. So it's an opportunity for the county to create about $50,000 of unexpected revenue for the year to do that.
You need a motion?
I would like to go ahead and get it approved today, based on what's on this. That's what that money, we've been waiting on this report so we could find out what we could do. And, again, this report right here does not reflect the balance that's in the bank account. This is more of just an update of what can be dispersed in 2 years, what has been dispersed, and then exactly the amount from the tax sale that we had in September the 7th. So if one claims those excess proceeds from September the 7th, we'll be sitting on that money for 2 years. distributed out to the other taxing entities. where But if y'all agree that it would be smart to take advantage of that money just sitting and have it draw some interest, rather than not,
Yeah.
it would need a motion.
Word the motion. I don't know how it works. Other than.
Motion to hold the excess proceeds, in a tax pool, tax logic.
Interest-bearing account.
Yeah, interest-bearing account. And those accounts that we're talking about, they are back, we have a better, there's a no risk factor there as in comparison to the LDIC, is that correct?
Where does the interest go?
It would go,
611,491.
Back into the general fund.
it go to the general fund as unanticipated funds, is that right?
Same place all the rest of the interest is. Is that right? Just
A motion to hold excess proceeds in an interest-bearing account.
Is this actually our money, county money?
no.
No.
Okay, so we're
Part
gonna,
of it is, but
so we're gonna be getting, and I'm asking, we're gonna be getting the interest on.
It could be
that's-
ours.
That's not ours, but could be. So what do we do with the people, and I'm asking, what happens if somebody come back and says, my money was put in an account, so can I get that interest off of my money?
there's nowhere that states that they can have that interest.
Okay.
I can pull the statute for you.
I mean, I'm just asking because
The-
you take somebody else's money, you take it all and put it somewhere, that's, you know, if it's county money.
Well, it's mainly on them to come claim this money, correct?
That's correct.
It's not, we do our due diligence to try to track them down, I assume, that's the procedure. And it's up to them to come claim that money, it's not on, we're not keeping it from them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking.
Am I correct in stating that?
That's right, yeah, yeah. Anyone who lost their property in a tax sale, they get sent notice that their property sold, and that if there was excess proceeds, how much it is, and that they have 2 years to come claim it. They get that notification based on the address that was on file for the property that they wasn't paying taxes on. And over that 2-year period, if they come claim it, they have to prove it, they have to get a court date with the district judge, and that district judge can order the district clerk to release those funds to those people. That's the process that they have to go through.
It's inside city limits, the city gets part of it.
When the school, all entities get their
Yeah.
portion.
Yes.
Some of those.
Our portion already been
don't.
received, the tax entities already received their original tax burden on the property. is
Correct.
already-
That's right.
This is an
This is
excess.
excess.
This is an excess because it'll be unclaimed. The tax burdens have been satisfied to the best of their,
Correct.
per the state.
So no school district, hospital district, city, anything like that is waiting on these funds because it's owed to them. It's excess, that they'll get their portion just like we would get our portion after that 2 year.
Home disbursement,
Yes,
disbursement.
which takes 2 years.
I'll make it motion.
I second.
Motion and second, all in favor, aye? Motion carried. Any comments from Commissioner Stoll?
We got a new reporter, Bailey, we need to welcome her.
Bailey?
Hi, I think y'all are doing great.
I actually do have a question. So what is the deputy constable, what is that for? What does that person do?
Everything that I do.
Oh, okay, so you just got that? Oh, cool, cool, congratulations. I'm sorry, I thought the
Well, he's a constable.
commission. Okay, so you're the new constable.
I'm the constable.
Okay, and he's over him, the commissioner over him?
No, he can now work as a reserve deputy under.
Under.
Alright, that's all I got.
Motion to adjourn.
You got it.
A second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, aye?